You're back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So I went and saw Parasite today, the movie, the Academy Award winning movie for Best Picture in 2020, Parasite. They should have just called it Disgusting Poor People. Fucking disgusting poor people. Or they could have just called it Crazy Poor Asians. The bummer sequel to Crazy Rich Asians. I can tell you what that movie is. That is Hollywood laughing at poor people. That's all it is. How the fuck did that win the Academy Award? Like, it was a good movie, entertaining movie, good storyline. It was a little bit fucking stretched though. It was a bit of a fucking stretch, that storyline. But how the fuck did that win the Academy Award? I can tell you how. It's because the people who are voting for the Academy Award are the rich people, and they look at the poor like they are parasites. So they're sitting there voting for it, and they're watching Parasite, and they're going, finally someone is telling our story. Finally a movie for the ultra rich. Finally someone has made a movie showing how hard it is for the rich to deal with the disgusting poor people of the world. They are revolting. And they stink too. That was a great part of the movie. They do stink. Poor people stink. Nothing can be more true. That's how it won the Academy Award, not because it's a fucking mind-blowing movie. It's literally Hollywood laughing at poor people. It's called Parasites. What was the meaning behind the movie unless it was poor people suck the blood of the rich? They live off the rich. We feed them, and then they come back and do this to us. Disgusting. And they stink. When I left the movie, I was like, what the fuck was that about? It was a pretty good movie. I enjoyed it. I had fun. It was funny. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. But what's the meaning behind it? I walked out, and I'm like, I better just check what the definition of parasite is again, just in case I've got the words mixed up. And this is the definition of parasite. An organism that lives in or on an organism of another species, its host, and benefits by deriving nutrients at the other's expense. It's a direct metaphor for the rich and the poor. The rich believe they are the host organism, and they think that the poor are deriving nutrients from them at their expense. I don't know what else the hidden meaning of that movie could be. And we're all just applauding it. Oh, amazing. It was so good. And by we, I mean the poor. You're one of the poor if you're listening to this. I can tell you right now, the only reason they got away with that movie as Best Picture is because it was a foreign film. So that took the heat away from what it's actually about. Disgusting poor people. Parasites. Just because some people were going, no one gave a fuck. They're like, we're so open-hearted, we're so open-minded. A foreign film won. Shut up. And that's another thing with this fucking foreign film. If I'm going to read it, there needs to be levels, all right? Those captions need to come up at different speeds. There needs to be university educated, dropped out of school, and retard. And I'm in between dropped out of school and retard speed. Because the words disappear fucking way too quick for me. The same thing's happening in Narcos. By the way, if there's been a better TV series than Narcos, I don't want to fucking hear about it. Every single series has been fucking money. All the actors are fucking amazing. The suspense, storylines. I'm missing half of it though because the fucking subtitles are fucking falling away too quickly. But Narcos, give that the fucking Academy Award. I only saw 3 movies in the last year. I've seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Joker, and Crazy Poor Asians. And here's how I rate them. I would put Joker on top only by a whisker. Only because of that scene where he goes to an open mic and he thinks he's killing and he's fucking eating dick. That hit close to home. That really struck a chord with me. It was a little too raw. Then I would put Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Then I'd put Crazy Poor Asians. I think Leonardo DiCaprio in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was better than Joaquin Phoenix in The Joker. Leonardo DiCaprio in that fucking movie did every single thing you can possibly do as an actor. He sung, he danced, he was fucking crying, he was having anxiety attacks, he was funny. Joaquin Phoenix had to act just slightly different to what he actually is. Okay, that's enough controversy. If you want to argue about it, add me on social media. I'm Boyle Comedy on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. If you're enjoying the podcast, rate, review, subscribe to it, and tell your friends about it, and I'll see you the fuck later.